MrBeast, arguably the most successful YouTuber on the planet, knows better than most how terrible your attention span is. If you've watched any of his videos, you'll notice how he's not talking, he's yelling for your attention. There's a cut every couple of seconds. There's a grand payoff at the very end of the video for you to stick around to the end. I was preparing for this video and I opened up a new tab and opened up a MrBeast YouTube video, and my eyes were glued to the screen for the next 30 minutes. You can see here, I just couldn't stop watching, and that really kind of demonstrates how incredible MrBeast is at capturing your attention. His videos are an absolute masterpiece. But your poor attention span can be fixed. Just like going to the gym to build muscle, there are exercises you can do to improve your attention span. There is one caveat here. You take responsibility. Having a poor attention span is a result of our own reaction to a stimulus. For example, what do you do when you get a notification on your phone? What is your reaction? You can blame your ADHD, you can blame technology, but at the end of the day, it's your reaction to the stimuli that is causing your poor attention span. With that being said, one of the best things that has worked for me that has helped improve my attention span is using one of these. So this is a very basic timer. It costs probably $3 from some kind of Chinese website, but setting this timer next to my laptop whenever I need to go into a deep focus work mode is so helpful, because you can set it up for 40 minutes, you can see the timer right next to you, and it's important that I don't use my phone, because if my phone is there with a timer, then my phone naturally will want to distract me. Whereas this has one job, it's to count down the time, and then my phone will be put behind my laptop out of sight. So essentially, you set your time to 40 minutes, and then your goal is to work for that 40 minutes. Once the 40 minutes is finished, then you can have a 5-minute break, a 10-minute break. It's essentially the Pomodoro technique, but this $2, $3 device is so helpful for concentration. Also, having a goal to work X number of hours, but making it fewer number of hours than what you're doing right now. For example, let's say you have 8 hours to study, and if you complete your 8 hours before 5 p.m, then you can have the rest of the day off guilt-free and feeling good that you've had a productive day. And this is how I got through university and graduated in the top 1% of my university, because I treated university like a full-time job. I studied for 8 hours, but I really studied hard for those 8 hours, knowing that the sooner I got my studying done, then I can chill out and do what I wanted to do for the rest of the day. Stop watching short-form content. I kind of missed social media 4 or 5 years ago when TikTok wasn't a thing and short-form video wasn't a thing, because it's really deteriorating a whole generation's attention span. If you watch 30 minutes of short-form content and I ask you, okay, what did you just watch? You probably wouldn't be able to tell me, because you just watched so many things. Technology is incredible for our attention span, but you should be using it and not letting technology using you. So an example of using technology to our advantage is Quick Takes. So Quick Takes is a study app that offers university students essentially a personalized AI assistant to help you increase your understanding of your course lectures. You can record your lectures so you can replay the audio back later on when you're revising, but even better, Quick Takes will auto-generate a study guide based on the lecture you just recorded. So the app will give you a comprehensive overview of the key topics covered, and Quick Takes helps you with that by making flashcards out of the lecture you just recorded. So I'll give you an example. I recorded a couple of minute voice note to the app talking about the evolution of Pluto. The first tab you can see is outline, which, as the name suggests, gives me an outline of the voice note. Then the next tab will have AI create a set of flashcards for me. The next tab goes through a study guide, again, all AI generated. It's really very clever. The next tab is glossary, where the app goes over all the key terms and concepts I should know for the exam. And then I have practice questions, and this active learning is what makes this type of studying very efficient. If you're a visual learner, then the next tab, videos, will be very helpful, where AI will suggest you some educational YouTube videos to watch based on the lectures. The next tab is the transcript of the lecture. And finally, we have chat, where you can basically ask AI questions based on the lecture. It's essentially like having your own personal AI chatbot that you can ask subject relevant questions to 24/7, basically. So if you do want to check Quick Takes out, I really suggest you do. I'll drop a link in the description below. Find your way of learning. I don't particularly love reading. Textbooks just are not for me. And at university, I rarely read textbooks. Normally, I would watch YouTube videos to learn, I would listen to podcasts, watch documentaries, and then process that information. The single most impactful habit I ever implemented into my life was back in 2013. I set myself a goal of consuming 2 hours of educational content every single day for 30 days. And believe me that when I say this, it changed my life. I probably wouldn't have anything I have right now, my businesses, this YouTube channel, the kind of growth mindset that I have right now, if it wasn't for that 30-day challenge that I set 11 days ago. I'm huge on 30-day challenges. 2 months ago, I completed a run 5K every day for 30-day challenge. Last month, I did swim 10 laps every day for 30 days. This month, I'm doing jump rope every day for 30 days. And that's also why I created the Fit in 30 community, where we all start our 30-day challenges together. And this can be to, for example, study 10 hours every day for 30 days. We start the challenge together, we suffer together, we grow together, and we graduate in 30 days together. A well-planned, strategic 30-day challenge is one of, in my opinion, the most powerful ways to transform your life. And the Fit in 30 framework and the community, in my opinion, is the best way to do that. So if you do want to start your own 30-day challenge, I'll drop a link in the description below. Stop letting your phone use you. So I have Do Not Disturb mode turned on my phone a good 8 hours of the day, especially when I have my timer running and especially when I'm doing my deep work sessions. If you don't want to go full on and Do Not Disturb mode, then at least turn off notifications on your phone from Messenger and WhatsApp. The apps that are kind of dinging your phone every few minutes, it's these notifications that are really detrimental to our focus. It's something that I did a couple of years ago, so now I have all notifications turned off on my phone except for about 3 or 4 people that if they send me a message it's probably quite important. So other than them, all of my notifications are turned off, and then I check my phone maybe once every 30 minutes, maybe once every hour to reply to emails and things like that. Particularly with my Apple Watch as well. One of the worst things with an Apple Watch is just getting notifications all the time throughout the day. So all notifications are turned off on this watch. Your attention span really can be improved. It just takes time and a bit of effort in training your mind not to wander off as soon as the next stimulus comes along. And also you can watch this video right here on how I train myself to focus for longer periods of time, because I also really struggle with a poor attention span. Click on the card on the screen to watch that, and do check out this video sponsor Quick Takes, link in the description below.